In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to export a figure from DAZ Studio into Marvelous Designer, clothe it, pose it, and import it back again. In DAZ Studio, make sure your figure is selected. Click on File, Export, and name your file. In this case, I'm going to call it Base. Click Save. In the dialog box, you want to make sure that Custom and 100% are selected. I usually check Ignore Invisible Nodes, Write Normals, and Write Object Statements. Click Accept. Now we're going to go into our Smart Content, and I'm going to quickly add a pose. And then I'm going to do the same thing I just did. Export it. I'm going to call this my pose. Save it with the same options. I'm going to go over to Marvelous Designer. I'm going to click File, Import, Object, and I'm going to go ahead and load that base. For the import options, the load type is open. You load it as avatar. You can automatically add arrangement points if you're going to use those. You need the scale to be centimeters for DAZ Studio, and then click OK. Now from here, you can either create your own outfit. In my case, I am going to click File, Add. I've already got a garment that I'm going to just use. It is this one right here. And once it's loaded, we can go ahead and go get that pose. So we click File, Import, Object. Here's the pose. And instead of loading it as an avatar, all you have to do is click Load as a Morph Target and click OK. Now once your garment is draped to your satisfaction, you can go ahead and click File, Export, Object, and I'm going to call it Garment. And in the dialog box, be sure to deselect all avatars. I've got Select All Patterns, Single Object, Weld, Thin, Unified UV Coordinates, Unified Texture, and of course you need to scale it for DAZ Studio. Click OK. When we go back into Studio, you still have your figure who is posed in the same exact position. Now if you move the figure, when you load the garment in, it isn't going to go right directly on top of her. But since we didn't move her, I'm going to import the garment. And the import options are pretty much the same. Click Accept, and it pops right in. And from here, all you have to do is grab that garment and parent it to Genesis 8 female or your figure, and then you can move it anywhere you want. You can put your textures on, and you're good to go. Hope this was helpful.